Hey guys, welcome back. It's Lucid, and we're jumping back into our game with Late Age Rlyeh. And we've got a pretty good. It's my first good turn in a while. So, god damn it, I've needed one of these. I spent forever, which I mentioned at the end of the last video, I spent forever, ever scripting and testing and making sure. And it, like when I went back and recorded the video, I couldn't even figure out what it all, like where all the time went. Part of it I was feeling like super ADD yesterday. Anyway, that said, it is nice when it sort of pays off. We've cast Record of Creation here. We found a hidden gold mine, which actually is super nice. It's 100 gold income. And what else do we have? Okay, so here's the thing. We cast this a few times. We just are pounding Kailasa with it. Fuck these guys. Now this is not successful, which is too bad because this is a pretty nice little kit here. But he got that Vine Shield did some work. Here we also didn't get the Sita, which is too bad. Yeah, he gets yoinked. But we got this guy. And this was his best mage in the whole goddamn stack. The best one. It's got this, which is a 30 gem item. It's got this, which is a 5 gem item. It's got this, which is a 10 gem item. 5, 2, 1, 4. So much gem gears, or so much gem gear. Also, this is a very rare random. We can look. It was 4 before it did anything. Oh, yes, he runs from fear. Oh, it feels so good. So let's look at what we killed. This guy... Oh, never mind. It wasn't that lucky. It was only a 1 in 4. I thought it was one of the 10% randoms. But no, it's only a 1 in 4. I think. Because it's 5. Yeah, it was 4 and then okay. But we got rid of this item, which is super nice. He's basically boned right now. He's basically boned. And then down here we had another one, and we killed this Yakshini. And boys, it's a good day. Not, it's a fair amount of mage turns invested too. We're not even taking that into account. Now, a lot of these he's probably made with a hammer, so it's not quite as good. But he is in some deep trouble now. Now, in addition to all of this, which this was a lot of gear we've destroyed already. We cast Dreams of Rlyeh. Sadly, we got a scout. I guess this target's stealthy, which I didn't really know. We sent Home Slice in. Underwater. This is their retreat route / way in. And this is not going to go very well for them. This was blind, too. I didn't even know what he had here. Yes. And this guy's running forward. He's got a little bit of gear on him. Sadly, that gear will not help versus water elementals. Yoink. Oh no, they're trying to run. Too bad that they are all slaves. Enslaved mind failing here. Yes. Die. And to, continue with this theme, he sent some more guys in here to reinforce, to come up and join his brethren. And so they have a fair amount of gems on them. And this is not going to go very well for them. I know they made 3 water elementals. Well, we gave our guys enough gems to make a lot more water elementals. And 4 elementals, water elementals beat 3. And guess what happens to these mages? Oh yes. Ah, the beautiful sound of Kailasa mages dying. Get the fuck out. So there's that. Anyway, that's the story of Kailasa. We also pinged him here. You know, just to keep track of what's going on. It looks like there's more guys here than there were. I don't remember this many mages. I don't remember that many. But this guy, I can't remember if I bitched about this last episode. This guy is like, oh, I'm probably going to quit when the game gets later. I'll probably need to look for a sub then. And doesn't have a reason. Just like, I wanted to try the game out, but probably just quit. Like, you can't do Diplo with monkeys like this. He's not even trying to win. He's just fucking around. Well, I'll probably just quit later. All right. Scribble that in my notepad. Not to let people like that in my games. No, I mean, people, look, everybody has to sub. But, it's kind of not cool, guys, to sub out just because you don't feel like it. And, like, especially if you knew it at the start, which is the vibes this guy was giving off. Oh, I wanted to try the game. I knew I'd probably sub out later when it got painful. All right. All right. I think we found a magic site too. We found one here, a crystal flame, which is kind of weird. It's a site that gives crystal Amazons, but it's underwater, so you can't get any of them. Go figure. This is an Amber Clan place. And I probably need to start rolling for these. Yeah. We do have a fort coming up. I'll probably be making these things all over the place. I'm also just busy. When Sablecat took over for that one turn, he put all these unforted temples down. God damn you. We don't do that here. He put one up here. And so I've been trying to figure out where he hit all my unforted temples and trying to put forts on them. He wanted to get us up to 9 Dominion string, which he successfully, did. But, god damn you. We don't do unforted temples. It's against my religion. Okay, so coming down. Ulm, this was the end of our nap with Ulm. So Ulm decides to attack and gives us a Bloodthorn. Thank you, buddy. I'd say the odds of this working, maybe 1 in 1,000? 1 in 1,000,000? And he does, I don't even think he gets frozen. He just dies on, look at that. I mean, what are you thinking? What kind of drugs are you on? Now, this one actually worked. It almost didn't work. If I had blessed these guys, we would have killed him. Oh, no, they did get blessed. Well, oh, he's just passing all the decay weapons checks. Yeah, okay. God, he has a lot of HP. That stupid Bloodthorn. Oh. Oh, it's his Bless. Poison resistance 10. Undying HP plus 3. I kind of like the HP Bless on them. He had luck. Yeah, he's going to be hard to kill. Well, let's see how he does against water elementals. Like, oh, congratulations. You took a province from me that's worth nothing. And you're going to get to have it for 1 turn. Yay! Now, technically, I ended my nap with Ulm, but that's because he was asking people to kill me in the game chat. And we ain't cool with that. And he died from poison damage as he ran off. So, that's that. Here's actually weird. We ran into a werewolf. Which, this is up on Blando's. Which, this looks like he's set up to kill my dude. But he just summoned imps here. I think what happened is, I think he had I think he had something else scripted that he would need a gem for, and I don't know what that spell would have been. And I think he went off script and did summon imps. And that has knocked him out for the rest of combat. Because this guy actually would be pretty scary. The shock whip would... I have shock vulnerability right now. Because I did iron skin and stuff. So, I think... I mean, I'm pretty sure this would have murdered me. We got a little bit lucky here, lads. But if we look at it, this guy doesn't have great MR. So what I'm thinking we do is we just soul slay him. Now, not this guy, but this I'm expecting he's going to raid. Where are we? Here's where this battle happened, and the guy ran off when we killed all this PD. There's another werewolf here. I think what we do is we come back here. We're going to bring these guys, hold an attack. We're going to do quickening and then water elemental. And this guy is going to do summon earth power. And then he's just going to drop soul slays. Like it's his job. Like that. And I think that will work. And, you know, this should trigger an HP route if these guys die. Especially in... I put 20 PD here rather than 10. And we got barbs. I think there's a very good chance we kill this Scrotty here. And this guy should be able to pick up some gear. So that would be a good thing. The risk is he can move guys from his capital. If he sends a big squad of long dead, you know, we could be in a lot of trouble. So we'll see. This is a risk. And I could lose all this. The thing is, I don't think he has a ton of normal troops. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm a little concerned about how this goes. I don't feel super confident. It's one of those things. Well, we have to watch the big thing for this turn. This is... Everybody get out your goddamn popcorn, okay? Get out your goddamn popcorn. Jotunheim never has run from a fight. And so far, it is for good reason. It's because they have spanked me. I am so far ahead in technology than this guy. The economy being ahead doesn't really mean that much because I'm not able to devote many of my resources to fighting him because I'm fighting all these other people. But technology, I'm so far ahead of him. I've been so far ahead of him. And he has just spanked me, guys. I mean, he has spanked me right on my bottom. Like I was a little, like, 2-year-old kid who was misbehaving. But there was a lot of key tech I needed to come online. And a lot of it was me getting cheesed by these Chillara dudes. And so anyway, he's going to come in here and kill me with these Chillara dudes. Dudes, my bros, we have the Chillara counter. But isn't this a badass looking fight? Look at the formation. I didn't even mean to. I've got it like all symmetrical and stuff. These void things over here. 2 dragons all spread out. I got these slaves that popped up. I mean, look at all this. This is a cool ass battle. Get out your popcorn. We have mist coming out from the Selkie. Lowers people's precision. Alright, we have most of my buffs out. Or a lot of them, not most. We have Fog Warriors out. We have Cold Resistance out. And we have Poison Resistance. Those are the main ways to cheese my army. And we now have all of the things out. We have Into the Void, which gives us all ethereal. We have Solar Brilliance off. Also, my guys have anti-magic, so hopefully we get a little less blinded by Solar Brilliance. And what else? We've got luck. Oh no, we don't have luck yet. Luck must not have gone. I guess Wheel of Fates didn't go for some reason. Oh, I think I took it off. I was like, we don't need it. We're not going to have anybody rolling luck rolls, so we did Solar Brilliance instead. We have Relief up. We have Ravenous Swarm going, which is going to be chewing through a lot of their dudes. Now he has a communion, but it is powered by Veti, not by Scrotty, which he hasn't actually blown any of them up yet, but all these little Astral Veti are his slaves. Actually, I thought there were more than that. Okay, Blood Veti slave, an Astral Veti slave, Blood Veti slave, Astral Veti slave, Astral Veti slave. So a lot of them. And he's doing some Hortoskeleton spam from it. Let's take a look at it again real quick. They're doing okay on fatigue. He didn't do Rigor Mortis or Grip of Winter, which is what I was kind of expecting from this army. Come on, Team Code Square, so you can see what's happening. But these guys are brutal, man. They don't have magic weapons, and they're ethereal and fog warrior. They literally can't hurt them. It's like regenerating, impossible to kill elephants running around. And these void beasts are just out of goddamn control. I mean, look at these things. It's like a pack of wild animals. Sadly, most of their guys are going to make it off the field in terms of the mages. Sadly, some of my guys aren't attacked closest, and when a horror spawns, they all run around and go backwards. Good deal. But I don't think any of our big dudes got horror marked, which is good. And that is that, boys. Let's look at the Butcher's Ledger. The hags, most all of them died. We only killed 2 Gaiges, but on our side we lost nothing. Except the gems to cast spells. We lost 11 Meteorite Guard, some of which we got back as Soulless, and a Slave Priest, and 1 Lobo Guard. I told him this would happen. I've tried so hard to peace out with this guy. First of all, I like piecing out with players that I respect, and he earned my respect with that very good defense. So even though I really want this whole planet, and I think I could take it, I would have rather gone and messed with people who, like, killed Kailasa. That would have been more fun. But he just was being very stubborn and would only accept peace with me giving up this and this, which I'm not going to do. When I mean, it's like Star Wars. I'm so much farther ahead in technology than him. We can look. Let me pull it up. So here's my research, right? You can see that right here. Here's his research. I don't know if you can see it. It's like the lowest of any nation that hasn't been killed. What are we going to do? So now, what does this mean? That's an important question. Well, it means we get to storm this fort. I was going to storm, but the one commander who died in this whole goddamn thing was my slave priest who was going to storm. So we don't know what's inside, but it doesn't matter. We can do mass flight. We can do enter the void. We can do a bunch of things. But I think it means we take this. That's going to open up raiding all this territory. And then we move our army down here and we cap him, and then he's dead. That's what it means. That is what it means. Now, the one thing on graphs is I'm going to start creeping up in territory again if I'm doing this. You can see we're back to where we were. We've been basically flatlined for, I don't know, 10 turns. Meanwhile, Airmore is growing like, well, we can't even see it there. I think they're up here now too. Airmore's been growing like crazy. So anyway. The thing is, I will crush Airmore shit. And I mean, I would actually like look forward to fighting him just to get a big army of lictors on my side with Undead Mastery. But this was his high quality army, by the way. This is just garbage. Look, it's Long Dead Giants and Long Dead. This is all Long Dead. We've killed all of his sacreds. This, I don't know if all of them, but almost all. 60 sacreds got killed. I mean, he's got some here maybe. And maybe there's probably some buried in here, but not many. He's in deep, 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 deep shit. Deep shit. I don't know. I think these guys were here. I don't know where this army came from, actually. So we'll have to see. We will have to see. Sadly, my trap, Tienchi did not attack with this god. I was expecting him to, but Tienchi has been remarkably passive. As if he's not even playing. I'm not really sure what's happening. He wants to fight me. I was talking with him. He's a nice guy. But I was like, dude, you know you have to like get big to have a chance. And you grinding into me. Here's what I offered him. I think I mentioned this last episode. That we could split Jotunheim and we could be friends. And, he didn't want to do that. But now he's like not even making hay against me. He's not even attacking. I mean, he's going to get fucked. I think we're gonna kill him. I think that's probably my next target. We finish Jotunheim, we kick him off the planet, we kick him out of his capital. But sadly he didn't attack. And we didn't get to kill his cube. Now, the thing is, this turn I want to magic phase my god in here, and I need to test it. In fact, I'm gonna pause it. We'll test it real quick. Because I've got this test battle already set up. But I need to get it to 4 Dominion. Okay, so I've got a test game pulled up. I moved around some of the units that I had. So I'm not sure I can get these exact... I mean, I'll be able to get this guy. But I'm not sure I can get, like, this guy to come in. Because he's off in a far-off land in the real game. So we'll have to see. But I want to bring an Earth Mage in. Right? And I can probably manage that somehow. But here's the basic idea. Before I was going to do Rigor Mortis, I don't actually know if I need to do that now. I think now it's probably better to do Empower Magic Beings and, Astral Shield, that kind of thing. Where are we? Astral Shield. Oh. Empower Magic Beings. And, yeah. I mean, I think basically just this. And then attack closest. And we've got Moss Body Regen and Returning going on this guy. And we've got Iron Warriors. Which, by the way, every time you do Returning, there's a chance I'm going to lose everything on there. So this is actually kind of expensive. And then Home Slice here. And I might actually have another Ring of Returning I freed up this turn. So I might actually not be able to, not have to spend the gems on Returning and just be able to do the Returning with, the ring. So, and then, yeah, we've got Iron Warriors, Quickness Wave Warriors, and then spells. So I had been doing this with Rigor Mortis to kill more of the stuff, but because I've cut off his retreat routes, I think this is going to be fine in the real game. On Kailasa's side, I think he has a few more mages than this. I have the debug sensei's leaving, but I'm not even sure what he's got scripted, honestly. They actually picked up some gear from Bogus, but I think he's got a strength item on this guy. He has a cathartic lion pelt too, which I don't think I bothered to equip, which, I guess we'll do it. We're here, aren't we? And he's got some Frostbrand Thugs. Honestly, I don't think the Frostbrand Thugs are going to matter much. Well, we'll just do it. We don't really care about the lion pelt on the Sita. The Sita is an important factor in all of this, but we'll see. You ready? Here we go. How would something like this play out? I haven't tested this before in enemy Dominion, so I'm not sure. Here's what the Kailasa army looks like. I think it's actually a little bit more massive than that right now. See, he hit me for 30-something, but we're big and beefy. Oh, sweet, we got Never Healing Wound, which is, I think, an affliction I still have in the real game, but I didn't have in this one. Where did the Sita go? And yeah, these guys have the Kailasa Bless. Something close to it. Did he run already? The Sita tends to run in the test games. Yeah, he always runs in the test games. We're getting a little abused right now. The Dominion penalty is kind of hurting. It limits how much we can get up to with Soul Vortex, too, is kind of the problem. This doesn't make me feel very confident, I'm only sitting at 70 HP. Because if the Sita was here, you know, a couple hits with 30 or 40 damage could really hurt. It could hurt a lot. In a long fight, you know, Rigor Mortis might still not be a bad idea. Oh, they actually killed him. What did he die to? Oh no, he ran. Yeah, he just got too low. Actually, I do think Rigor Mortis is the play still. So we're going to test it again. I'm going to pause. Okay, so yeah, I've got it set back up. We've got 5 enemy candles here. We've got 4 in my game, so I figure that's decent little safety buffer. And yeah, we've got our script set up. We're going to do Resist Magic, Soul Vortex, Rigor Mortis. And then the same stuff on these guys. But I think this probably is a stronger script, so... Oh, let's give him more gems. Come on, buddy. Let's not be stingy here. Okay, and let's see if this works. I don't think that worked. I think we got killed. It was way too fast. Oh yeah, we're getting wrecked by the Sita. I think she kills us this turn. I know we ran. Well, that's not good. I mean, we could do... One second, I'm going to pause and reset. We could do, like, a distraction. Alright, I've changed the script a little bit. But here we go. Basically, I'm just summoning a water elemental, and I don't know if that will matter. We'll find out. Alright, Iron Warriors... Quickness, Regen, Wave Warriors, Rigor Mortis, I know we're still fatigued out. We're probably retreating now. Oh, not yet. Yeah, we're retreated. Oh, wait, I forgot to put more gem... Did I forget to put gems on him? Because we had a gem shortage issue before. Okay, yeah, I did. That was the problem. One second, let me fix that. Alright, got it fixed. Let's see how it goes. We just put... The problem was he knocked himself out too long. He didn't have enough gems to do a proper Rigor Mortis casting. So same thing happens. Soul Vortex. He's only at 24 fatigue right now. And there goes Rigor Mortis. And he's only at 83, so he's actually not knocked out. That makes a huge difference. Yeah, and his fatigue is coming down. He's getting the dog shit knocked out of him by that Moonblade. He looks like he's about to run. Yeah, fuck. Well, maybe we don't do that. He did not... this was, like, really, actually pretty reliable. In in friendly Dominion. Huh. Okay, well, if that's the case, what we may end up doing, guys, and that was the best, I spent too much time looking at how to do that properly yesterday. So anyway, if that's the case, I think we're just going to have to send the army after him. And my army should butcher these dudes. Absolutely should butcher them. So I think we just, I mean, we got this big-ass army. He's standing here last turn. I mean, he's got a fair amount of Gandharvas, which are pretty good units. But I don't think he has Will of Fates. And we're going to have Fog Warriors, which isn't going to be great because he's going to have a lot of magic weapons. I don't really have a big army. I have a lot of mages here, though. But I think I have mages which can meet... Well, not really. There'll just be guys here, like this guy could potentially come. And he's got spirit. We'll look at his thing again. He's got spirit sight and all this other jazz. Yeah. These guys also are going to mess up my scripting. They're going to come hit before my god gets there. I actually don't think sending my god in is the right move. The good news is that kind of frees my god up to do other things. The bad news is it means I'm going to actually have to fight him. How much PD did he put here? Okay, well, I need what I need to do is I need to move a few these astral. Well, that's not many. God damn it. Oh, these guys can move here. Okay, we can't attack. So I probably need to move most of these mages there, and we'll do like with Will of Fates. Especially now that he doesn't have that glamour item. With Will of Fates, what all will we do? Well, I mean, we've got so many guys. Like, these guys with quickness will just brutalize the enemy. Like, we've got 13 of them. These guys will trample them. I mean, it's going to be so gosh darn brutal. And we just get like Empower Magic Being on both these guys, and with our Bless, they'll just be mulching through, and then have a big line of these guys. Yeah, I think they're in big trouble. You know, there's problems about exposing an army, not inside a fort, but I think we do that here and just kill them. They didn't go underwater too, which is kind of telling. And with their special item gone, I don't expect them to. So we'll see. So, okay, that's the new plan. We're going to attack here. We're going to consolidate mages from here and these dudes from here. We're going to go jump on top. This is the thug killer. It's going to go kill Ulm's dude. And I'll see if we can collect that. We've got this guy who's actually hidden in that province. He's going to be spamming Body Ethereal, which there's a pretty good chance it will hit the water elemental, or some of them. And that will be cool. And his only safety here is scripting retreat, but he doesn't have a ton. I guess he has a fair amount of friendly places to retreat to. So I guess he can, you know, do what he's doing. Just throw away gear. He gave me that Bloodthorn he gave me. I've actually put up here. We're blood hunting with it. This army has come in over here, and I'm a little worried he magic phases the cube on top of this army, because that would be successful. And I haven't decided, I'm probably going to script this army to retreat and have them come in this fort in magic, in normal phase. And once they're here, this army actually will be strong enough to kill Tienchi's forces over here. And I may gateway in an army over here, and then we'll do it properly. I could use some more mages. A lot of my mages are coming up here. That way we're going to have a proper Rlyeh and Doom stack that we can march around. We'll march it on top of this. But yeah, getting Blandos will be a major, major, major boon for me. Major boon. These guys here are ready to gateway. One of the things I've been talking with some of my Discord buddies about is knifing Kangobia. Apparently, Pomoria has a stack right here. They're about to go on top of Kangobia's capital. I think I'm going to magic phase in a guy here. I'll have to rustle up some gear, but I think I need a charcoal shield. Let's take a look at what I have. I thought I had another charcoal shield. I don't know where it went. Maybe, is it up here on this guy? It might be on the, I think it's on this guy, actually. Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, shit. Depending on what my god's doing, he may not need it this turn. Pelagi's looking like they're ready to get rid of some upkeep. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to come over here, yoink this. If nothing else, just to destabilize this stupid little alliance. I've been trying to help the elves out. They're over here killing Zabalba, so it looks like things are working for them. They are certainly up some land right now. And anyway, that all seems fine to me. Here was where Ulm did the other donations. So we got, well, we got this Amulet of Anti-Magic, which I should put on him. We'll run those back. Here we didn't actually get anything, which is, you know, very sad. Very, very sad. I might bump these up a little bit. We'll see. Anyway, that's basically what's happening over here. Krieg is finally falling. Agartha is just rolling over them with waves of troops. I actually signed a nap with Agartha this turn, now that we're going to be neighbors. Now, it's possible he eats Krieg and then decides to end his nap with me, which I would understand. You know, the problem is by the time he does that, I'm going to have Master and Slave. I'm also going to have... Oh, that'll be at Alt 9. The one that gets Magic Beings, which will be a lot of his stuff. Arcane Domination. I might not be here by the time he ends his nap with me, but anyway, it'll be the most ridiculously one-sided war if he chooses to attack me. He'll give me the armies that I will then use to conquer him. So I don't know. I'm always happy to have peace, but I do think there's no way they're going to attack me. The better move, as is often the case, you know, it's almost never a good move to fight a grindy losing war. Sometimes you have to slow the game leader down, which is usually, you know, the job of the strongest players that are near them. In this case, it's really like Aretha and maybe Pelagia. So I think their war with me makes sense. Maybe Asphodel. I think I would murder Asphodel, though. But anyway. And it would make sense maybe for if all the underwater nations declared war on me, that would make sense. This bullshit with the monkeys and the elves made a little bit of sense. He was annoying enough that he got me to do, you know, to attack Kangobia for him. So, yeah, the other thing I think I want to talk about is all the forts we have coming up. We've got a fort coming up here. This will be up this turn. I've got 20 PD here, and this is Shark Tribe PD, which is usually pretty gosh darn scary. Got a bunch of crazy motherfuckers over here. What are their insanity? 53, 54. So anyway, this will be up. We're building a temple here. And then we'll obviously put in a lab. This guy was the guy I was moving in to come do a lab over here. But he'll just have to chill for a minute. What else? We've got another... Let's look at all our forts we have coming up. We have a fort coming up here. This is going to be a real nice place to have a fort. We've got a fort coming up here. So this fort's 1 turn away. This fort, 2 turns away. This fort was 1 turn away. We've got a fort coming up here. This is 3 turns away. This would be a good place to have a fort. We've got a fort coming up here where Sablecat built a rogue temple. That bastard. I'm just kidding. And we've got... I want to build a fort like right here in one of these high gem income, low population provinces over here. Like this might not be bad. I don't know. One of these places. I think we're going to do it here. And I've got a fort. I may have mentioned it. I think I just started this fort this turn. So we've got quite a few more forts coming up. My fort line has actually been pretty flat. I mean, like extremely flat for a long period of time right now. So what am I going to do? We've been busy fighting a war. I've been doing PD dumps. Our technology is coming online to a point where PD is nice, but I don't really need it anymore. So yeah. I've also got a shit ton of dreamers here I've got to pull off. I was sending this guy up. Oh, he's got 85 leadership. He'll be able to pull a lot of them. I was thinking I probably needed to give him another cup, but he's actually going to be able to get all these guys, which will be super nice. So let's have this guy come on up here. And he'll be able to bring these dreamers underwater. I don't have a place for them to go exactly right now, which is kind of a problem, but I want to get them off here where they can just get yoinked by somebody at any time. Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, we're storming this fort. I think that's mostly it. I think we've got like 5 forts coming up as TLDR. Krieg is falling. We have a nap with Agartha. I also just volunteered that I wasn't going to vulture anything. Arata is going to be eating them and getting... I think they lost a big battle, actually, but they're going to be getting this throne, which is going to be really good for them, because this conjuration bonus is going to let them spam out their blood stuff like crazy. But again, I'm not even really that worried. Like, if you look at their research... they're bottom of the pack. By the time they get like, oh no, you have Sacred Freespawn coming out, we're going to be like, oh, we just steal it all with Master and Slave. So I think my plan is take over Blandos, come over here and take over this. Hopefully this will all be done within 10 turns. For that to happen, I probably need to gateway an army over here. We're going to fuck with Kangobia. I'm debating taking over this part of the continent. Doing that would have several advantages. One is I get to kill Ulm. And fighting blood before the blood comes online is not a bad idea in my book. But all this is going to depend. The other option, I have lots of options. So I was considering attacking Arethyia through here, but realizing now that my god cannot magic phase on top of these guys with a ton of reliability. Now, he was taking longer in his script to do the Sita thing. So I don't know. It's possible this still works, but I think part of it too, like the Sita was running a lot in my test games, but that was because he was in hostile Dominion. And so being in friendly Dominion's giving him a bonus to morale, which I think matters. But anyway, so I think we're going to smash this army into this. What that means, though, is this army I was also thinking about smashing into Arethyia. Just coming down here and nailing this. And if we do that, they're going to be in trouble. We can basically kick them out of the water. But some of this, I don't... Like, in terms of grand strategy, I think it actually makes sense. I want to kick Kangob in the nuts a little bit. But I don't think I want to kill Arethyia personally. Because if I do, then I'm not going to have anybody that... I'll be so far ahead of everybody else. Like, right now, they're the only person that's really that scary compared to me. And especially if that happens, like, if I kick him in the nuts and demonstrate clear supremacy over him. Arethyia, that is. And I eat Blandos, we're going to be getting to the point where people will really start suiciding into me. Which, it's already happening, and I don't like it. These goddamn monkeys just suiciding stuff into me. So We'll have to see. I don't really know how this is going to go, but we'll figure it out. Life is a mystery. Life is a mystery. You know what I think I want to have this guy do? I think because we have PD now, I think we're going to summon this, and then we're going to do Liquid Body. This will mean I don't get one hit killed by like a Moonblade on some guy jacked up on strength. Yeah. Seems okay. And then... yeah, there's still a lot of micro left to do. Oh, the other thing I want to just show you is we've got... I had mentioned the gate, so we have Prepare the Gate and we have Open the Gate. Prepare the Gate is the one that gives you gems. I think I got about 30 gems at this turn, and right now we're burning through a backlog of Dreamers that I built up over the past 50 turns. I think I might be able to, because my Dominion's getting so high, I might be able to steady state keep feeding these 3. And in fact, I may even be able to feed 4. If I get these over here, but we're really only going to tell because it chews up 14 guys a turn, and we have a fair amount of guys I've managed to get in here this turn, you know. But these are like build up. These aren't things that have like spawned recently. Oh, these are madmen. These are Dreamers. So we have a fair amount. We have at least 3 turns of guys stockpiled here. But, like, what happens when those 3 turns run out? Will I have 3 more turns, or will I only have 2 turns? You know, I don't think I'm going to be able to keep them fully fed, is kind of the TLDR. But we've got one there, we've got one here. I've got a nice little... we actually have a big crew of them coming in from up here. These guys were all insane last turn, so I couldn't move them in. That's going to be 60, so that's like 4 turns of Dreamers. And I think I have a couple here already. I've also got a squad here we're moving in. This one I'm feeling more comfortable about keeping fed. But we're opening up another gate, a 4th gate, right here. And this one I'm quite sure I can't keep fed for very long. We've got a lot of Dreamers right here, so I've got 4 turns. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe if I pull all the guys off of Doom of Asaloon and funnel them down here, we can keep 4 fed. Now, 4 fed is a lot, because it's basically going to be 9 gems a turn from each of them, though it's a dice roll. But it basically would be like 9 times 4, which is 36. So that'd be like 36 extra gems a turn, which is a lot, especially when it's in pearls that I've been alchemizing to get. Now, that said, I may be able to open up one more. And the place I would open it up would be over here. And I think the place I want to do it is like right here. But anyway, if I get that, then I'll be about like at 40 pearls a turn, which is a lot. It's like double my pearl income. So that would be super good. You know, will we actually do that? I'm not sure. We'll find out. We will find out. We will find out. So I think that's about it, boys. I think that is about it. I don't know if I showed you the script here. This is what we're doing. Quickening, and then a water elemental. I'd kind of like to do Strength of Giants on them. Ooh, this guy actually could. Yeah, and then these guys with Quickness and Strength of Giants will tear up a Scrotty. I mean, they hit so goddamn hard. It's gonna be like 26 damage with, or no, 27 damage probably with Strength of Giants. And with Quickness, I mean, it'll just be little blenders. It'll be cool. But yeah, things are looking good. I think Blando's is probably going to be mine now. We just have to gateway in an army. So let's talk about that for 1 second before I end this video. This army is potentially going to go to Kangobia. If Femoria gets on top of Kangobia's cap, and we're over there busy fucking with them, but it doesn't look like I need to send this army in, then this army is going to come over here. And we will use it to conquer all of Tienchi's lands. And this army is going to conquer all of Jotun's lands, and we'll have other things that do raiding. Yeah. Oh, this guy's casting Become Dragon, by the way. In terms of other armies, I probably need to start thinking about building up another one. Like a Void Critter army, maybe? We've got a fair amount of Void Critters here. Got some Void Critters here. One thing I probably could do better of is take some of these madmen I have here and bring them up seaside. So I think we're going to do that, actually. Let's take some madmen. Am I clicking the wrong province? This does not look like the right province. Yeah, it's the wrong one. Okay, so I think we take some of these madmen. Do I have a normal commander? No. I need more of these commander dudes. Wait, he can only lead 10? Okay, I think I put them on some guy. Like so. And I want to get a different variety. But those are dreamers. Kind of have a lot of dreamers built up on this planet. Yeah, I think we do this. I think I take this guy and we march him up here. And we will get good efficiency, better efficiency on the little necklaces up here. I made 4 necklaces this past turn. Oh, and found various places to put them to increase void critter production. Or alchemization of madmen, as we call it. So yeah, we're gonna bring, for the necklaces, you want as many types of madmen as you can. That's why we're gonna do a little switcheroo. It would be nice to build a fort here too. Just to get another source of land-based madmen. This guy's gonna come up here and pick these guys up. And then the mad hybrids we're gonna go ahead and send underwater, and again, we want to get the land dudes under. We want to basically have a mix, as many as we can in every province. Yeah, I think that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. I've kind of rambled on long enough, but... Hey! Turns be getting complicated. I'll see you all next time. Cheers.